first thing I want to say is, look, I know it's my birthday, but really you shouldn't have gone to all this trouble with this. It is our 25th year this year in business, and in fact, Jason, I want you to say a few words and tell the history of Unicorn. So I hope you know you're in a hurry. But actually, I'm not going to do that. It's this year is our 25th anniversary, and over the year we will have a number of events to celebrate that, and we can, we'll tell some stories as time goes on. It is worth mentioning though that when we started Unicorn in 1988, there were three of us that founded the business. We were all at infant school at the time, of course, and all three are still here, and all three still alive, which is amazing. All three are in the room, which is even more amazing. So there's a special prize for anybody who can guess who the three are. Go on then.
No, I'm waving.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'll tell you. So the original three were Andy, George, and myself. So George actually, because Andy's been away and come back again, but George has actually been with the business for nearly 25 years, which is pretty amazing. No one, literally no one thought he'd last that long. Just a few thank yous. Thanks to the visitors for coming along today just to launch the new brand. But I'd particularly like to thank Mad River, who did a fantastic job for us. It was a great pleasure to work with them. It was really good fun to work with them. They came up with some fantastic ideas, and you can see the results around the room and on the website and all the things we're doing now. So if anybody else is thinking of rebranding, I can highly recommend Mad River. And also a special thank you to Jane and Rich and Katrina and the other Rich and all the people who've over the last few days have organised today and come in and painted the walls.
Samawad as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And done a fantastic job in just in getting everything ready so that we could relaunch the new branding today. By and large, over the years, Unicorn's had a very low profile. We are one of the most successful e-learning companies in the UK. We've had 25 years of continual growth, 25 years of being profitable, and yet a couple of years ago nobody even knew we existed. There was a survey in one of the press of the top 20 e-learning companies in the country, and we didn't even get a mention, and we were actually, on the basis of their criteria, the size of the business and the amount of profit and so on, we were in the top 3 of all the tables, but we weren't mentioned because they didn't even know we were there. And so this rebranding is part of a change in the way in which we want to be perceived. So instead of being under the radar and nobody's ever heard of us, we want people to know about Unicorn and know what it is that we do differently and what we stand for. And the branding, the rebranding is all about trying to encapsulate what Unicorn is and what makes us a little bit different. A lot of it is about quality and the quality of our design and the quality of our service, but also about the fact that there's an element of fun. What we want Unicorn to be is a company where it's fun to come to work. Now that's a lot easier for some of you than for others. I mean, Katrina's a classic example that 2 days a week she's in the support team, which is not much fun, and 3 days a week she's in the graphic design team, designing ducks and things, which is great fun. Some jobs are more fun than others, and that's inevitable, really. And I do appreciate how much hard work people put in, and that some people put a lot of hard work into a lot of difficult jobs. But overall, still, we all spend a lot of time at work, and it's important that you feel like it's a place you want to come in the morning, and that you feel welcome, and that you can have a laugh, and there are opportunities to have a break and have some fun. 2012 has been a really tough year for us. Everybody's had to work very, very hard. But I think the result is that the business is now in a much stronger position than it has been for a very long time. We've just had our most successful month in terms of sales for 5 years, and in fact our second most successful month ever. January is turning out to be a really good month as well. The business is beginning to grow again quite fast. There's lots of opportunities. It's an interesting world to be in at the moment. Technology is changing so quickly that there's some real opportunities out there to have some fun and be creative and do some innovative things. So I'm excited about the future of the business, and I'm really excited about the new branding, and I think it really reflects something about the business, and over the next 12 months or so we will become one of the most recognised brands in e-learning, as well as one of the best. So thanks everybody for all the efforts that you've put in over the last 25 years to bring us to the position that we're in now, and let's look forward to fantastic 2030. Thanks.